Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here with another great Dark Beyond card review, and well, is it today or the next 24 hours or so? It is the Demon Hunter reveals, and we are starting off with their Starship pieces. What is Demon Hunter gonna do with the Starship? Shockingly, they're probably gonna go face. We're gonna go over these cards, and if you want to win these cards, we're gonna be giving away 2 regular pre-orders, 2 mega bundles out of my pocket. To enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video, link down description below. Then with that thumbnail over there, be subscribed to the channel. Every 1,000 subs we get until all the cards are revealed, I will add another mega bundle. So hit that sub button, make me go Baroque. So yes, Demon Hunter, one of these Starship classes, when they start building their Starship, they will be building the Legion's Bane, and the token looks like that. Pretty nice. And well, let's look at some of these Starship pieces, starting off with the Shatter Shard Turret. This is a 3-mana 2/4 minion, so not incredible, but it has Rush and it has Wind Fury, and well, you know that once this dies, you start building up that Starship. So once you launch it, it's gonna launch with Rush at the bare minimum, as long as this has died, right? So that is a quite nice thing, and maybe there's some other synergies to go along with that, right? But as a standalone minion, you're never playing this. It's utter garbage. Like a 2/4 Rush Wind Fury, I don't think you would ever play that normally. Maybe you hand buff it like crazy and it's hard to kill, and then they kill you with it, right? Or you could give it stealth somehow, but there's no tribe, there's nothing like that. I don't see that happening. So it's purely, will Starship and Demon Hunter work? And Starship does seem to be a much slower mechanic, and Demon Hunter traditionally has never been slow. The closest like Il'gynoth combo decks, or one of my favorite archetypes like Soul Fragments, which was very much going face, but still felt like a mid-range deck. But mostly it's like pure aggression. They got Reno cards, remember that? That didn't really pan out so well, but I guess the more slower stuff would be like Window Shopper, which definitely was pretty good for quite some time. I don't know if I'm sold on Starships for Demon Hunter, but we'll see with the next card that there's certainly a possible validity to all of it. So I'll give it a 3 out of 5 purely as a Starship piece, nothing more than that. And you know, getting that Rush Wind Fury can be awfully nice with the next piece we'll take a look at, which can really get things going for your board. And in Wild, it'll be way too slow. You got like the quest line's insane there. Pirates are still good there, even after the distributor nerf. I just feel like it's gonna be too slow for that format. So I'm gonna give straight up a 1 in that format. Don't see it happening. And there, yeah, we have the other Starship piece here, the Fell Fused Battery. This is a 2-mana 2/3 minion, so at least you're getting premium stats with this. After this attacks, give your other minions +1 attack. So it will not buff itself, all just your other minions. And obviously this doesn't have Rush without that other piece being combined with it, unless you give it Rush, you know, like through the Fell Flames or whatever it's called, right? Or other means, right? But overall, you're just playing this for it to die and then merge with your Starship, so it's very slow. If it does live, yeah, it's really nice, particular with like, you know, you got all those pirates these days with charge. You could set up a pretty good combo. But yeah, imagine this with Rush and Wind Fury, or you have 2 of these combined. Would it go up to +2 attack? I feel like it should stack, you would think. And then, yeah, you give your chargers all this extra attack that can be a lot of damage, or whatever else is on the board, right? So this really combined with that Rush and Wind Fury, again, you're getting +2 attack, and then I guess if it does stack on itself, it'd be like +4 attack because you're hitting twice. That could be really good. That's a lot of damage, right? That you can build up. And I wouldn't write off the Starship stuff with this, but again, it is slower, right? You have to play this, it has to die. You need to acquire some other board things going on, launch that Starship, get those attack buffs. Not entirely sold for Demon Hunter, but I will again be optimistic. Give it a 3 out of 5 that it'll work out. Although, am I being hopeful? Do I want this to work out? I don't know. I don't like it hit in the face, but still, at least it'd be something a little bit slower. And in Wild, again, a 1 out of 5. I cannot see this happening whatsoever. However, there is a card that can really accelerate things, almost set things to warp speed with the Warp Drive, the 3-mana Fel spell. Draw 2 cards. So it's Arcane Intellect, which has been power crept, I think, more than like any other like good card. Because Intellect was good for a long time. It has been power crept by so many different cards. By Demon Hunter multiple times now. Anyways, if you're building a Starship, they cost 2 less. It's like a little mini Skull of Gul'dan. As long as one of your Starship pieces have died, you got that pod going on the board, you get to draw 2, and they could possibly be free cards. They're 2 mana or less. You could just play them, and it's incredible. This is such a ridiculously good card, but only really if you're playing Starships. 3 mana draw 2 in today's game is not good enough. It's not. Like, even Mage rarely ever plays Arcane Intellect anymore. It's too slow. You need even Volume Up, which is 4 mana draw 3 finale, get an extra spell. Too slow a lot of the time. Although hand space issues do have a part to play in that. Overall, this card just is insane. It's the best of the Starship cards out of the pieces. Like, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, drawing 2 for maybe free overall in mana cost is insanely good. It's 3 mana to possibly cheat 4. That's just always a good deal. So yeah, I'm giving this a 4 to 5 in standard. It's an incredible card. It'd be a 5 if there was like another condition that didn't require specifically Starships, but yeah, incredibly powerful. It's a Fel spell as well, so there's additional synergies that can go along with that. Really solid card. And Wild, I'll give it a 2 because I don't think Starships will work there, and you're not playing this without Starships. You have way more card draw options. You don't play Acrobatics or whatever it's called, the other card I was alluding to that power crept an Arcane Intellect back in the day. You don't really play that in Wild, and this does cheat mana all that, but you have to be building a Starship. So I just don't see that happening there. And then lastly, we are going for a bit of a slower strategy right now, kind of, with these Starships, and maybe we can infiltrate the enemy with this, with the Infiltrate spell. It's 3 mana. You choose a minion, so that can be any minion on the board, your own, the opponent's. I mean, there's really not much more options than that. I don't know why I'm being so, whatever, you can do that. And then once you do it, you deal 3 damage to all other minions. This is one of the best AoEs ever. Like, for this cheap, 3 mana, remember Excavated Evil way back in the day, which did see play. I wouldn't now, obviously. You got, the 4 mana tradable fire spell Mage had, which Fire Sale, which saw a ton of play. For this, you basically get that, except you can keep one of your own minions, maybe. Like, that's incredible. Like, this just seems like if it was just any other class, you'd be like, what are they doing? But it's Demon Hunter, where they rarely play board clears or care. But this is just so good. This is crazy good that if I want to play a slower strategy, this is such an insane board clear that I can almost always clear the board from like turns like what, 3, 4, and 5. Like you can kill most things with this. It's pretty nutty. But again, it's going to the class, one of the classes that cares the least about it. It doesn't have a Fel school on it. It doesn't go face. Like Unleash Fel was the last AoE they really played, but it's because he amplified it with spell damage. It went face, it healed you. We'll see. I gave this to like a warrior, a priest, some druid. Can you imagine? They'd love this card in Demon Hunter. I don't know, but I'm going to give it at least a 3. Like Demon Hunter, if you're going to make Starship decks work, the slower style strat, Infiltrate, I feel like is a pretty good part of it. And in Wild, maybe you play this in like Questline DH because you do want to play a bit later and you wouldn't mind clearing the board. Maybe. I'll give it 3 in both formats. This could be like that questline card. Probably not, but it has a shot with all those like pirate decks and aggressive stuff. Maybe you really do want that as like a 1-of in your deck. So yeah, like pretty strong cards, but not aggressive cards for the most part that we got for Demon Hunter. And typically it just doesn't work, but I'd love for it to work. This stuff actually kind of excites me to try some Demon Hunter this expansion. And well, there's more Demon Hunter cards to come. We'll review those later today. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.